Hi guys and welcome back. It's Monday once again. Can you believe it? We're back with the wonderful Manchester's finest, back in the Feel Good Club newsroom, still sat on this sofa that has now got permanent dents in there.
And we never used it before this, did we?
We never did.
It was just a sofa that we never sat on, but it has now got permanent dents.
And it's been a beautiful sunny day in Manchester. I can't get over the amount of sun we've had. I think this must be a record.
Yeah, that is the first piece of positive news.
Yeah.
The rest of the week is still looking like it's going to be nice and sunny as well. So make sure you're enjoying the sunshine. Make sure you're staying safe. But if you've just tuned in for the first time and don't know who we are, I'm Kira, this is Amy, and we are the founders of Feel Good Club. We're two wives on a mission to support you in becoming your best and happiest self whilst normalising the conversation around mental health and feelings in general. So as we do every single week, we want to start off by saying a huge thank you to everyone who can't join us, and that is of course all of our key workers that are out there saving lives and keeping the wheels of our country turning. So a huge thank you to you guys. And that brings us on to our first piece. The last Thursday, just gone, was the 10th and final tribute to our carers. The Clap for the Carers, which had been running for 10 weeks, which was absolutely amazing. We loved every single Thursday going out, and we've actually made some really, really good friendships after the back of it, haven't we?
And we never knew as well. Our neighbour is actually a nurse, and she used to finish work at like 8. She used to get home for like just 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So every week we actually stood and was clapping her, and she used to beep her horn when she used to pull up for work. Yeah. So we really, really enjoyed it, and it's amazing to show your support.
And Manchester Airport got involved again. They have been doing some amazing stuff throughout this to show their thanks. And on the final clap, they brought out their trainbow. They had floor vinyls and banners at the station, and it was absolutely lovely to see.
Trainbow. Where do people keep coming up with these words? They're blowing my mind.
You've been mesmerised, haven't you, every week by what people come up with.
Very creative in Manchester, I tell you that. And speaking of creativity, we've now got a local celebrity around the corner from our house. 71-year-old Sheila. She's actually called the Crazy Bird Lady because she
self-named Crazy Bird Lady. She's got a pram that she's been walking up and down the street on every week during the 8 p.m. clapping
with a little
sign saying Crazy Bird Lady.
And she actually has a stuffed parrot in the pram. And each week she's done different fancy dresses. She's given thrown lollipops at kids and done all these crazy things. And
she looks great as
she
well.
She does. And this week she went out with a bang, and she was dressed as a massive black bug. She was pushing a little pram with some music on, and she was leaving little insect stickers at the bottom of people's drives of children. And yeah, she's just been incredible. And actually, when she got back home, her two neighbours actually left 2 little plants and a thank you card on her doorstep, just to say thanks for so much fun for the past 10 weeks. 10 weeks. So a massive shout out to Sheila. I can't wait to get your autograph. I'm going to go and get it later.
And speaking of doorsteps, and leaving things on doorsteps, last weekend we opened our front door to the most beautiful bouquet of flowers, and they were from the lovely Florence and Flowers. She had asked people on her Instagram to nominate people they felt deserve some flowers if they've been doing good in the world or they need a pick-me-up. And she actually chose us, didn't she?
She did, which was very emotional when we opened them.
I know it was absolutely lovely. And please do go and check out her Instagram at Florence and Flowers. Show her some support because the flowers are beautiful. She also does free delivery in the M1 to M50. And like I said, I can't get over how beautiful they are. So please do check her out.
And next up, another doorstep positive news, which is the final doorstep news. We promise it's not all just doorstep news this week. On Thursday at 7:30, there was a mass sing-along happening across Manchester. People came to their balconies, to their windows, to their doorsteps again, and did a joint massive sing-along. Basically, you could get the soundtrack from Manchester International Festival, and during the soundtrack, everyone sang along. You could go to the local co-ops and pick up these sponge microphones to sing into. And they also on the night had performances from Liam Gallagher, Emily Sandé, Liam Frey from the Courteeners, which is one of my favourite bands. And yeah, it was absolutely amazing. And during it was all filmed by street cameras, drones, and obviously residents were filming it. So it was an absolutely incredible evening. And if you're interested in seeing the highlights, you can head over to mif.co.uk to see what Manchester did on that night.
Absolutely wonderful. And every single week when we're looking for this positive news, we're just blown away, aren't we, by how brilliant this city is, what sense of community we have here, and people are just doing their bit to cheer everyone up and keep spirits high, which is absolutely incredible.
Exactly.
Another two people who are doing that are the wonderful Adam, who runs Creative AF, and his housemate Will, who runs a consultancy business for bars. They obviously were getting bored of not being able to go to the pub, so they decided to bring the pub to them. They created the most wonderful bar, which they called the Ivy Bar.
Very professional.
In their garden, using recycled wood and pallets and those sorts of things. It looks absolutely incredible. And what they've started doing from that bar is creating and filming cocktail making classes, which they are then putting out online, and they are brilliant.
It's so professional.
It is so professional.
We're going to drop the link on this.
Adam's creative agency, Creative AF, does videos for brands, so if you want to check out some of their work, you can have a look at that. But the video cocktail making sessions are incredible. We are going to make a cocktail this weekend
100.
alongside them, aren't we?
In our shed.
We'll drop the because we've also got a little bar, haven't we? So we'll drop the Vimeo link in the comments for you guys to take a look if you want to get your cocktail on.
So well done to Adam and Will. Next up, we've got Book and Cranny. I kept saying this word wrong, so I'm very proud of myself. I kept saying canny before, I don't know why. And basically, Samantha set up a book club 4.5 years ago when she went through a bit of a low moment in her life during the divorce. And she wanted to meet new people, and at her age that she was, she had no idea how to do this. So she set up a book club. And now, this is incredible, this story. Now her book club is one of the 100th top globally book clubs.
One of the top 100 book clubs in the globe, which is incredible. Just something that she started because she was feeling a bit low has turned into something incredible. They've got 1,400 members.
It's incredible. And every month, not only did Samantha want to help people meet new people and herself meet new people, but she also wanted to help a charity, and she's helping the Mustard Tree charity. And each month they have different events, and all the money raised on those at those events goes to that charity. And obviously they can't do that right now, so she's done online quizzes which have raised up to £2,000. And yeah, it's just an incredible thing that they've done. If you're interested in joining the club, then please head over to meetup.com and type in Book and Cranny. They've also got a Just Giving page for the charity, which you can head over to Just Giving and type in Book and Cranny. And yeah, all the money raised goes to the Mustard Tree charity. And so far, she's raised up to £3,500.
Absolutely brilliant.
And that also just shows you, you know, it's kind of similar to Feel Good Club. You can get to a low moment in your life, but something positive can come out of it, just like Feel Good Club. So a massive shout out to Samantha for doing that.
Next up, we've got a really, really beautiful and touching story. So Sarah Hodgett from Bolton is self-shielding at the moment due to an autoimmune condition. And she wanted to help families who are grieving and are unable to attend funerals of loved ones due to the social distancing guidelines. So what she did is she created a network of filmmakers, professional filmmakers, and people from students from Salford Uni have got involved as well. And what they're doing is they're creating video memorials for families who have lost loved ones, not just to COVID-19, but anything.
It's beautiful.
And it is absolutely beautiful. There are so many families who haven't been able to show support to their loved ones and attend their funerals, which is absolutely heartbreaking. You included as well, aren't you? So it's a beautiful thing that they're doing. And they're just saying if families can afford to donate, and any of that anything raised goes to the NHS fund. So
they've currently supported up to 20 families, so incredible work
absolutely
by you guys.
Beautiful.
Next up, we've got Stevensons Square, which we do mention quite a lot during our positive news, basically for bars, food and everything else. But this time they actually are bringing it up because of the Clean Air Day. On the 19th of June, residents have decided to do a pop-up park. And you might have seen this already this week, but Stevensons Square is hopefully being a permanent pedestrianised.
Pedestrianised permanently.
Thank you, Kira.
The sun has got to aim his head.
So the residents want to do a pop-up park, and they're temporarily, it's a word that I can never say, putting down astroturf. They're installing trees and a bandstand for speakers. They're going to have live music, and they're hoping to do like leisure activities on the day to show our local authorities that this is something that we should be doing. So if you're interested, it's on the 19th of June, and also Newton Street to Oldham Street was also going to be closed for 5 hours between 5 and 10 p.m. on that day for this event.
Absolutely brilliant. Next up, this one is just absolutely unreal. When I watched the video, and Amy showed me the video of this, I said to it, like, that can't be real. It can't be true. You can now get a blow-up inflatable pub come delivered to your house and put in your garden. And this just isn't any inflatable pub.
It's like a bouncy castle for adults.
Yeah, but inside it, so you go inside and you can have smoke machines, PA systems, an actual bar,
lights, chairs,
dance floors, everything.
Red carpet.
It is absolutely unreal. So if you've got a birthday coming up, or you just want to pretend to be Peggy Mitchell for the day, then head over to Inflatable Pubs on Instagram or Facebook. And oh my God, we're going to show the video now, I think, but it is absolutely unreal.
I'm considering getting rid of our decking just so we can install one for the day. Imagine me walking down a red carpet into an inflatable pub in your back garden. I mean, it's
absolutely brilliant.
Unbelievable. Next up, we've got butterflies. And basically, large Heath butterflies were locally extinct a few years ago. And thanks to Chester Zoo, they are no longer extinct. They've actually created. They've actually, what's it called?
They have bred
is the word.
Over 45 of these rare butterflies in specialised breeding tents. So they have nurtured from the little eggs to caterpillars to beautiful, beautiful butterflies, and they are releasing them back into the wild, which is absolutely beautiful. Over 45 of these beautiful rare butterflies will be coming back to Manchester for the first time in, how many years was it?
I don't know, but a few years back there used to be thousands of these butterflies and then there was none. So it just shows you massive, massive great work to Chester Zoo. And
well
I'm
done,
super
guys.
excited to see these butterflies.
I'm super excited as well. So next up, as you all know, so many weddings have been affected by the pandemic, and Sherelle Kelly, who is from Worsley, had to postpone her wedding, and she told her colleagues and co-workers that she was going to mark the day by just being sat in her pyjamas. She didn't necessarily want to celebrate it.
But they thought
they couldn't let that happen. No, they couldn't. They surprised her with a special ceremony featuring cake, live music, her fiance waiting down a makeshift aisle.
It is so
Her colleague
cute.
played the piano while she walked down the aisle, and that same colleague was actually supposed to make her wedding cake, so she made a similar one, saying this time next year. So absolutely beautiful. Definitely brought a smile to our face when we saw those pictures and videos.
Honestly, it really, really did. And next up, we've actually got ourselves. So each week, me and Kira have been trying to do like an old school brainstorm with a piece of paper and writing all these ideas out on how we can keep our community connected during these times, because it's getting difficult, because obviously it's been what, I don't even know how many weeks now, so it's getting difficult to keep coming up with these ideas. But Instagram recently have developed our rooms. And basically, your community and your followers on Instagram can go into private rooms and communicate with each other. So what me and Kira are doing it actually started tonight at 6 o'clock, and it was a massive success. And we're going to be doing it for a few weeks, maybe, we're not sure yet, but between like 6 o'clock for like half an hour, we get 5 people, including ourselves, into a private room, and it's just a way of people connecting. We can share tips
learning about each other.
We can share Feel Good Club tips. People can ask us questions, and basically it's just 5 people who can meet together, connect together, then follow each other on Instagram, and hopefully there's a new friendship coming out of this, even though we're still technically not being able to meet new people.
Exactly. So if you do want to get involved, head over to our Instagram at We Are Feel Good Club, and just drop us a little DM with a love heart, and we'll message you back, and we'll ask some questions, and we'll make sure that you're paired with people who we think that you're going to get on with.
And we want to meet you guys as well, so please make sure you do.
So we want to end this week's positive news talking about an extremely important topic. You probably will have seen that sadly another black man, George Floyd, was killed by a white police officer in America last week. And over this weekend, our city came together to show support by marching through the city centre for the Black Lives Matter. And hundreds of people have turned out to the march beforehand, and were told to respect the government guidelines. On their Instagram page, they put out lots and lots of advice on how you can march safely.
There was tons of it.
There was so much information. So they did a really great job, and we are just so proud of our city for coming out to support all of those people who left their houses, to show their support, because this needs to happen. This is such an important topic, and we have to keep talking about it to make any sort of change happen, because Black Lives Matter. Please remember that. Please shout about it, and please share the stories that you're seeing on Instagram, because we need to be talking about this topic.
Yeah, amazing support by the Manchester people.
It was actually organised by the page at Manchester March, so head over to their Instagram page and show them some support. And yeah, thank you everybody. Have a great week, and we will see you back here at 7 p.m. Next Monday.
Now you can go back outside and enjoy the sunshine. That's exactly what we're doing. But no, as always, stay safe, stay alert, and enjoy. See you guys. Bye.